Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unravel the mysteries of corporate filings. Today we're diving into Faraday Future, and let me tell you, their latest report is like a plot twist in a soap opera. Just when you think you know what's going to happen, bam, something completely unexpected happens. We're going to dissect their recent filing, focusing on a deal that's been amended and adjusted so many times, it's practically doing yoga. Before we begin, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can share your opinions and insights. So Faraday Future, or FF, had this agreement to sell securities to some investors. Think of securities as pieces of the company like stocks and notes, and these investors were supposed to buy them for a total of $41 million. But like any good drama, there was a hitch. On May 15, there was a change of plans. They signed what's called an SPI waiver, SPI meaning Securities Purchase Agreement. This waiver basically tweaked the original deal. The deal involves a few things. First up are unsecured notes. These are like IOUs from the company. And because they are unsecured, it means that if Faraday Future goes belly up, these notes are basically last in line to get paid. Then there are common warrants. These give the investors the option to buy shares of Faraday Future stock at a set price. It's like having a coupon for future stock at a set price. It's like having a coupon for future stock at a set price. It's like having a coupon for future stock at a set price. It's like having a coupon for future stock at a set price. It's like having a coupon for future stock at a set price. It's like having a coupon for future stock at a set price. It's like having a coupon for future stock at a set price. It's like having a coupon for future stock at a set price. It's like having a coupon for future stock at a set price. It's like having future stock at a set price. Next, they're introducing a new type of preferred stock called Series B preferred stock. Preferred stock usually gets some perks over regular stock, like getting paid dividends first. And finally, there are incremental warrants. These are warrants for even more of the unsecured notes, common warrants, and Series B preferred stock. It's like a deal on top of a deal. One of the big changes in the SPI waiver involves a registration rights. When a company issues new stock, it usually needs to register it with the SEC. That's the Securities and Exchange Commission. So the investors can freely trade it, but Faraday Future got some wiggle room here. Originally, they were supposed to register all the shares from this deal on the first go around, what they call the initial registration statement. But now they only have to register the shares from the first closing, that's the first batch of securities sold, and they don't have to register the rest right away, including the shares tied to the common warrants or any securities from later closings. The company needs to try its best, commercially reasonable efforts is the term they use, to file another registration statement later to cover the rest of the shares. They have 45 days after the initial registration is declared effective, or after an investor asks for it, to register the shares from the warrants and later closings. So it's a bit of a delay, but they eventually have to do it. Another tweak involves the timing of these closings. These are the dates when the investors actually hand over the money and get their securities according to the original agreement. If the deal wasn't ready to close on time, they could push it back by up to 20 business days. But the SPA waiver adds a 20 business days, but the SPA waiver adds a new condition if the stock price is below $1 ZV during those 20 days. The closing gets delayed until the stock price is equal or greater than 120 O's. During those 20 days, the closing gets delayed until the stock price is equal or greater than $1.00. So the second closing that was supposed to happen on May 15th, as previously required by the Securities Purchase Agreement, is now delayed. This is a big deal because it adds uncertainty, and if the stock price doesn't recover, they might not get the funding when they expect it. There's one more change worth mentioning. The company now has the power to reduce how much money an investor has to put in at each closing. There is an exception though. They can't reduce what a March investor originally agreed to invest. This gives Faraday Future more flexibility, but it also suggests they might be having trouble getting all the investors to commit the full amount. The changes in the SPA waiver are quite a turnaround. I mean, this waiver is what the company agreed with its investors. If you wish to see the details, the form of the SPA waiver exhibited 10 point. Alright, let's take a look at Faraday Future more broadly. What does this mean for the company CUF? Faraday Future seems to be in a constant state of needing money. This latest deal and the changes to it are just more signs of that. The fact that they had to change the registration rights and delay the closing based on the stock price shows they're having trouble keeping their stock above 1 point and getting investors to fully commit. This waiver gives them some breathing room, but it's like putting a band-aid on a bigger problem. The biggest risk here is obviously whether they can actually get all the funding they need. If the stock price stays low, the closings could be delayed indefinitely, and they might not get the full 41 million. It looks like they're in a tough spot, needing every dollar to keep going, but also struggling to convince investors and the market that they're worth it. Alright, that's our breakdown of Faraday Future's latest filing. What's your take on these adjustments and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.